I'm making this quick video because somebody asked me how they could make these loading animation that you see usually on social media, and they sent me a link, so this is how we can build these. Okay, so the first thing that we are gonna need is the actual clip that we're gonna be using. So I'm just grab this little bird right here, this little dove, and we're gonna use a adjustment layer for these. That way you can put these on top of any clip and it's gonna be a lot simpler. Now, the issue with adjustment clips, as always in 17, is that you have to add an adjustment clip and then bring these back to your media pool so that it is fixed like that. And then we can have these be our time bar. So you want to open this infusion. Here on this one, you're gonna put these to white or whatever the color you want the first one to be. And then we're gonna add a rectangle to be the mask. We're gonna go to the width and height and we're gonna set both of them to 1 so that they both cover everything. And we're gonna take the solid out and we're gonna make the border width a little bit bigger. After you have that, we're gonna copy these and paste these, and we're gonna just drag these and connect it there. Here we're gonna change the color of this one to whatever you want that second color to be. This can be white, yellow, not white. It has to be different than the other one. It has to be a color that's a little bit more, that evokes more attention so that it shows that it's loading. Okay, we're gonna leave that there like that. And we're gonna add another rectangle here with these connected. And we're gonna change the width and height to be a little bit bigger. And we're gonna go to the paint mode and we're gonna go and set these to multiply. That way, this one is gonna show up only when they are intersecting like these, as you can see here. Okay, once you have your square right here, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the center section and we're gonna right click and modify these with the X and Y path. For that, we're gonna go to the modifiers then, and we're gonna get rid of these 2 keyframes. And make sure that you are at frame 0, and we're gonna right click and animate with the anim curves, and we're gonna do this for both of those. By default, it's gonna look like this, and we have to adjust the path so that we are starting from this corner right here and ending at the center. Now, you don't have to start from this exact path. This is just for a tutorial. You can actually start from whatever side you want, right? So first we're gonna go to the X value and we're gonna offset these so that it's starting right at the edge, and that's gonna be -0.5. And at the end, we want this to be right in the middle. And right now it looks like it's in the correct position. Then we want the Y value to start at the top. So we're gonna have to move these higher. And it's gonna be 1.5 because that's right here. And if we go to the end, then we don't want it to be at positive, so we want this to be a -1, and that way it's gonna start there. Now if we look at these, it looks all right. The only thing here is that it looks a little bit weird here that the whole thing fills up right in the last keyframe right there. What we want to do here is we're gonna go to the tool section again, and we're gonna adjust the angle to be 45 degrees, not 44, 45. And then we're gonna adjust the height again a little bit. And to easily adjust the height, actually the easiest way to do it is if we go to the end. That way you can see where it ends here, and just make sure that it's right at the end and not over it, because otherwise it's gonna leak on the first keyframe. After that, make the same thing for the other side, like that, and then you are set, like this. And now we can see the loading animation or the time bars that you can use on your videos. And the cool thing about using an adjustment layer and using the anim curves is that if you make these bigger and you have a longer video, then you just make these like that, and it's gonna follow the same time of the video like that. So it's gonna take a little bit longer, and it's gonna be reaching the endpoint right when the video is finishing. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope that these answers how they could build this infusion, and then to reuse this, all you have to do is save these adjustment clip in your power bins, and then you can drag and drop these onto other projects. So it's not that complicated. So that is it for this video. If you want to check one of my other videos, make sure to click that little box right there. Bye.